The Scout Association of Jamaica has an envious record. Planted in the year 1910 and became a member of the World Organization of the Scouting Movement in 1963, 1 year after Jamaica's independence, of which we are all proud. I am Dr. Lola Ramocan, former National Vice President of the Girls Brigade of Jamaica, rising from a lieutenant, captain, adjutant, commissioner in the 1960s, and a longtime friend of the Scouts Association of Jamaica. I salute all the trailblazers of this movement, beginning with Lord Baden-Powell, founder, our own countryman, Reverend J.W. Graham, who started the first Scouts troop in the parish of St. Anne. In recent times, there are many such countrymen and women who have been carrying the torch for the Scouts. So today, we praise our existing Governor General, Sir Patrick Allen, for being the Chief Scout, showing leadership at the highest level of governance in the country for Scouting. Mr. Dean Roden, for his continued sterling contribution to Scouting in general and his leadership in particular. And Miss Cislin McLeish for leading the operations of the Cub Scouts. All Scouts are essential, but the Cub Scouts are the bedrock of Scouting, as from liquor seeds, acorn grow. Let us applaud all Scouts. I am happy to share with you one of my latest publications titled Community Helpers, Reader, Activity, and Coloring Book. I show it to you. It has special focus on early career sensitization, respect for community helpers, and the work that they do. I know that community service and character development are the core of your program. And with this resource, you will have a tangible support. I have 6 key takeaway messages for you. You can be anything good that you want to be, regardless of gender. So let us remove the stereotypes. Believe in yourself and talk to your peers in Scouting, not to drop out of being a Scout, and encourage others to join in. In this book, you are encouraged to talk to others about community helpers and the work that they do. Find out about other community helpers. Visit them in the community. Ask them to share their stories with you and take a photograph with them. Can you imagine if most of the young people in your community were in this Scouting movement? What a wonderful community it would be. It would surely be a better community, a kinder, safer, and healthier community. Please put your hands if you have ever encouraged anyone to become a member of the Scouts troop. Reach out to some person at a time. One at a time is good enough. One cocoa, full basket. Use this publication to assist you in your recruitment efforts in the community. working in groups or individually. A scout at whatever level or age is a good community helper or on the journey of being a good community helper from early in life, like a teacher, a plumber, or a tailor. And some of these community helpers are on this book. You can see the postman, the fireman, the nurse, police, the pastor, the teacher, and you'll notice the female doctor. There are persons you should not want to be. Let me emphasize, there are persons that you should not want to be. Please discuss this with your leaders and make a resolve not to be such a person and say why. As a scout, you have a personal responsibility to be a good community helper. And you're fortunate to be a scout, to be shown how to be a good community helper and to give good service. To also be pointed out somewhere safe to go, like being at this annual campfire and not roaming the streets, and something good to do, like reading this book, doing the activities with a neighbor, a friend, and showing that you care. This is the mantra of the diaspora homebound for JAM 60. Young people need somewhere to go, something to do, and someone to show them how. And I support this mantra wholeheartedly. This book will be used to assist this process. I would like to commend the Scouts Association for insisting that the national emblems, the symbols, the songs, works of our national heroes are to be learned early in life. These are in the book. They are appropriately placed in the back of the book. And this is to further assist your learning and for you to use with your peers and others across the diasporas. The whole family can use this area, as these are hallmarks of a good community helper. Some adults at home and even the diaspora do not show respect to the singing of the national anthem. Neither do they know the words, nor stand at attention while singing the anthem. As scouts, you know these rules and stick to them. You stand at attention for the singing of the national anthem. You do not speak during the singing. Complete silence is observed. You can even hear, you cannot hear a pin drop. As a scout, you should be conscious that community helpers and the work that they do must be respected. Respect begins with self-respect every time. Let me read the introduction of the book. It speaks exactly to respect, showing care, love, and giving support. It reads, there are special people who help us in our community. We call them community helpers. We are going to learn the names of some of them, the tools they use, and also where they work. We should show respect for our community helpers and help them to give good service. We must say thank you and please to them. We love our community helpers. Scouts, ladies and gentlemen, globally, there is a high level of indiscipline and crime in this society. Our moral compass has shifted in a bad way. So it is important to pursue a process of transformation involving our scouts. There are mixed messages in the community. Wrong things are sometimes paraded as right, and some of our young people are confused. So our scouts should be quick to correct them in a calm and loving way by mentoring young people to do the correct things all the time. You may be bullied and scoffed at, but these are the challenges you may have to face to give service in your community. Good will always triumph over bad every time. Talk to your leaders about any difficulty that you are encountering. Lastly, the affective domain of learning, or things relating to good attitude and how we feel, as well as the hidden curriculum focusing on these aspects called soft skills, such as respect for life and property, greed, think before you do, cooperation, honesty, trust, obedience, listening, abstinence. I have a long list to share, and we all can add to the list, but they must be vigorously planned for and become more apparent at home, in the community, and learning institution. Projects focusing on these areas of life, tried and proven, must be scaled up for national implementation with urgency. It is said, "Do not give me only what I want. Please ask me how I feel." Scouts, it is good to ask young people questions rather than making statements. Ask, how are you feeling about a situation, rather than saying, you look sad. A question should get the person thinking and speaking, and may expose what is hurting or not hurting the person. The scouts and leaders can listen to Tina Turner lyrics on How I Feel. This is very instructive. Listen to the entire song and discuss it in a group. I'm encouraging all in this association to be relentless in their quest to grow exponentially by sharing your motto, be prepared, widely. And also, who is a scout? A scout has to be trustworthy, loyal, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, clean, and relevant. These are all soft skills that are sadly lacking in our communities today. Please do not leave your future to chance, just blowing in the wind like a ship without a sail. Be upfront and close. Ask yourself the hard question very early in life, and get your peers to do the same. What I would like to be when I grow up. You are in the right organization to give you the support you need. You may change later in life, and that is okay. Choose another acceptable career and be a good community helper. This will make your community and Jamaica a kinder, safer, and healthier place. Begin in this our 60th year of independence as we support the theme, Igniting a Nation. Thank you for listening and enjoy your campfire.